Why, hello everyone. My name is Connor, and this is the oh, wait a minute. This isn't the Gingerhead Men podcast. What the heck? Where am I? This is
Whoa.
this is not the place I'm used to. Well, who are you guys?
Are you okay, Connor?
What?
Did you get
We
kidnapped?
confused
Oh,
him.
what? Kidnapped?
Was it disorienting when we blindfolded you and dragged you over to the Egregious Podcast?
Oh, whoa! This
Insert
is
intro.
new for me.
The Egregious
Headmen
This
podcast.
has nothing to do with butter.
Has a taste.
Magic! Whoa!
This is devolved.
totally suck in
Oh.
the face.
Oh no.
Oh my
I hope
god.
it doesn't burn.
16-year-old voice is just not it.
I want no part of
That's
that.
how it's space done.
This isn't the Gingerhead podcast anymore. This is something else. This is the podcast where we talk about stories, have some fun, and enjoy ourselves. So
There's
yeah,
only one rule here, and the rule is everything is egregious.
That's pretty accurate.
I wouldn't have said it if it wasn't.
Whatever you do here today, Connor, as long as it's egregious, it is good, and Loki's not going to cut it out.
Yeah.
Even if you say something really naughty.
oh boy,
Yeah, you can get canceled on the Egregious Podcast.
that's great to know.
You can also get dangled over a bridge.
That doesn't have water underneath it. This is the new joke. This is the new thing that's travel. First it was fire. Nope, not fire. First it was oil and totem poles, and now it's just hanging people over a bridge by their ankles.
Let's be honest. If you fall off this bridge, you're going to get flattened like Wile E. Coyote. Okay. Connor, we are so excited to have you for the Egregious Podcast today. I think today's just going to be a little kind of off the cuff story time, maybe?
Mhm.
Is that the
Story
vibe I'm
time.
getting?
It seems
That's
like
the
it.
vibe. It's part one of the Egregious Head Men, the Egregious Ginger, the Egregious Podcast with Randy's Gingerhead Men.
The
I
Egregious
don't know.
Headmen?
The Egregious.
The egregious headmen. Wait, is that what you said?
I said
don't
the
know.
Egregious Headmen.
Yeah, our epic
Whatever
crossover.
you want to call it.
The epic crossover
The epic
episode. What is
crossover.
this supposed to be? Is it
This is
13?
12.
For both? 12.
It's 12 for
12.
both of them.
Saying
Yeah.
numbers is fun because that means we hold
commits us.
ourselves accountable to making sure
It's
that
official.
this is episode 12.
It's more than little hints being dropped of, hey, go listen to the other podcast. Hey, go listen to the other podcast. Now they're combining.
Epic.
Into
Yeah.
one.
Like a Power Ranger.
Yeah.
Go Power
Reminds me of
Rangers.
Fortnite.
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 I can't play that game.
Fortnite.
I just said on Gingerhead Man how I finally fixed it and I can play it now. All is good in the world. And then that night, Connor and I went to play it and it didn't work.
Oh no, it's broken.
That's why we play Peak instead. Even though it sometimes works.
Jeez, everyone's playing that game nowadays. Did you see the meme that was going around? I forget what song it was, but they'd always have this one. Oh yeah, it's like every time I wake
Oh,
up.
that one.
Yeah,
Oh, there's two songs.
Oh,
and it's always a peak.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's
it's
two
that
different
it's
ones.
mashed up with the wicked, the defying gravity. And like
Right,
it does the
right.
wicked riff and then it plays that song.
It's wickedly rifftacular,
It was pretty good. It was pretty
and
good.
they're
and that
always
was-
falling off a cliff.
which is the funny part. Well, I mean, in the game.
in the game.
Maybe they're falling off a bridge with no water beneath it.
And in fact, it is hard cement.
Oh my god. Twice in 4 minutes. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, this bit. Well,
been
boy, did
4
this
minutes?
bit
Oh,
carry on. It's not even my fault this time.
It's usually Brian's fault. Not to throw him under the bus or anything.
All right.
All right,
So
I have. Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
no, I was
Go
just
right
gonna
ahead.
say that I know I got a couple stories. Noah's got a story. I think Brian had something.
I have
Does anyone-
exactly
I might
one
think of
story
something.
that I'm thinking of right now.
I also
Okay.
have one, and it's probably relatively quick, but this is going to be the conclusion of a saga that started long ago on this podcast.
Well, since you
Mine
set that
sorta
up,
is
why don't
too.
you
All right, sure.
take it away?
So, as you all know, if you listen to the Egregious Podcast, starting in episode 1, you recall that I am prone to issues with my car. And
Oh.
I like how Brian knows where this... Well, Brian doesn't know where this is going, but
I do.
Logan knows where this is going.
I hopefully know where this... I have an idea of where it's going, and I like it.
Recently, it was July, and July is the month that I had to get my car inspected. So, I believe...
Oh, boy.
I don't know what episode it was, like episode 3 or something is the time that, like, finally all the problems were solved. And, like, it was driving fine. It wasn't the greatest car in the world, but it drove from point A to point B without spontaneously combusting or breaking into a million pieces.
That's always
However,
good.
the AC doesn't work and never has worked since I got that car, so that was kind of a pain in the butt once the hot days of summertime started hitting. Anyway, I take it to the inspection place on like July 28th or something, last minute, because that's when I finally had free time to take it to the inspection place. And wouldn't you believe it, it doesn't pass inspection. Woohoo.
Oh no.
Yay, more money.
Oof.
So I take it home that day, and I'm talking to my dad, and I'm like, yeah, it didn't pass inspection, and I don't even know what's wrong with it. Actually, I knew one of the things was wrong, and this was me being stupid and forgetting to fix it beforehand. The wiper blades were a little broken, as in, like, they were there, but, like, one of them was torn, I think, so it wasn't clearing all the rainwater off the windshield like it was supposed to. I knew that was broken and just completely forgot by the time I went to inspect the car, so whoops. Oh, that's fun. My laundry's done. I'll go get that later. That's staying, I hope you know.
Aw, we're doing laundry at the same time.
All right. Anyway, where was I? Yes, inspection failed. And something about the front passenger wheel had too much play or something like that. I don't really know what that particularly meant, but I brought my car home and started driving it around with the giant R sticker they put on it. The next day, my dad opens up car dealership websites that are in the area, some Paradise car dealerships, and we find one. There's no picture of this car that they have for sale, but it's listed and it looks pretty intriguing. So my dad goes to check it out. Meanwhile, I'm getting ready for work because I have like 45 minutes until my shift starts. And so my dad leaves the house. I'm just chilling at home, and then I get ready to leave for work. And I show up at work, and my mom and my dad are standing in the parking lot waiting for me as I'm parking. And my dad's like, "Come here, come look at this." And he has this new car sitting right there in the parking lot. Like, "Sit down, try this out. How does this feel?" I step into the car, and the first thing I feel is a blast of air conditioning, which is nice because I've never had that in my car.
Oh, no.
I'm sitting down, and like, this is it's small, but it's a pretty cozy. It's a cozy fit. It's nice. Mind you, my shift is starting in like 2 minutes, and I'm just out here checking out this car. I promise I'm usually a good employee, but right now, today, this was the priority for these few minutes. So my dad brings this new car, and I'm looking at it, and I get like 3 minutes to check it out before I have to go punch in for work. And then my manager yells at me for being late. No, I'm kidding. He doesn't yell at me, but he did.
Noah, you're the golden boy at Big ABC Marts.
He did
You would...
give me my review though that day, and in the review he wrote "always on time," and then he mentioned "always on time," except for today for some reason. Anyway, besides the point.
You slacker, you.
The next couple days go by, and after I get out of work, I go back to work the next day, and then we go to the dealership after I get out of work, and I take this car for a little test drive. and it drives pretty nicely too. So at this point, I'm thinking, okay, this might be a good investment if I take this car home with me. So when we get back to the dealership, we sit down with the guy, and I forget exactly the sequence of events, but it didn't end with him or with me shaking his hand and him handing me the paperwork to go to the bank and get a check for a lot of money to purchase the car. And then I went I went to the bank with the paperwork, got myself the check, brought it back to the dealership the next day, and was handed the keys. And just like that, I have a new car.
Yay.
I think I mentioned in episode 1, I'm like, the moral of the story is I need a new car, and here we go. Here it is.
So what model are we talking? I don't think that's giving away too much, is it?
Nah. So, okay, let's, I'm not really a car person, but I'll share the details. My first car, the car I had before, the one that was always breaking down and causing problems, was a 2005 Ford 500. And if you don't know what that is, me neither, really. I've seen like 3 other ones in existence ever, just out and about. But the new car I got was at a Honda dealership, and so it's a Honda, obviously. It is a 2012 Honda Civic, which was a little on the older side for what I was looking for, but the real catch was it only had 41,000 miles on it.
Ooh.
So that was like, yep, okay, mine, give.
And it has air conditioning.
And it has air conditioning, so win-win. Air conditioning, and there's like nothing. The only problem it has is there's like a small ding in the passenger side front door, but like I said, I'm not a car guy. If my car has a ding, I don't really care. All I really care is that it drives from point A to point B, and it does this.
I think I scraped up the bumper on my car like 2 weeks into having it, so I'm not really someone who cares about that either.
Yeah, but no, it's miles better, literally, than the other car I had. Yeah, so I have that one. I'm driving that one around now. It's so much nicer. So it's smaller than the other car. It doesn't fit as much. When I moved back into college, we needed 2 cars this time. It didn't all fit in my car. But you know what? I'll take it. It's a very nice car, and I feel like I got a very good deal for that car. So thus concludes the My Car Troubles saga on the Egregious Podcast. We did send my old car to the shop, so technically I own 2 cars right now. So the car insurance bill is not pretty. I think my dad's gonna take care of it since the other car isn't at home. But yeah, we'll sell that for a little bit, a small sum, and that will be that. I won't have to worry about that piece of machinery anymore.
Well, I would say that is a very happy ending to Noah's car saga.
Yes.
Wouldn't you say, fellas?
I agree. And hopefully you don't have any more troubles with this one.
No kidding. So far,
Yeah.
we're smooth sailing. Knock on wood. Logie even saw the car once.
Oh,
I saw it twice.
Twice. Yep. 'Cause
It
we
was in
hung
my
out.
driveway.
Oh, that's
and it was
right.
in
We had a Randy.
different place.
We had a Randy practice. Yep.
Do you like the color?
I love it.
Yes, it's a
bright
nice blue.
You weren't asking me, but I answered anyway.
Well, you've also seen it. That was kind of an open question there.
Yes, I do.
Whoever wants to jump in.
Better gas mileage too, so that's a win.
Dude, that's gas.
No kidding. There's actually an aux port on this one, so I can use an aux cord and not awkwardly just keep a JBL speaker in my car.
That's
JBL in the cup holder.
Yep.
Yep.
Classic.
Like the
I
pioneers used to do it.
I see this as an absolute win.
Have you guys ever had... When I said, like, the pioneers used to do it, it reminded me of something.
Get
This is
closer
kind
to
of
your mic.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you just walk away from the mic?
The pioneers had to figure out how to entertain themselves when they were on the Oregon Trail across the country. You know, so what did they do? They had, I don't know, probably fiddles and shit. You know, that was their version of the radio.
Band name.
Anyway,
Fiddles and shit.
one time I was a pioneer and I played Riptide by Vance Joy on my ukulele on the back of a golf cart, absolutely ripping around a campsite in Maine at night.
Okay.
And the campers were the campers were subjected to my song, whether they liked it or not.
Oh, you should have done that at the campsite I was just at. That would have been real funny. There was a band camp there. There was a drum line there. So
Band camp?
like, yeah. There's like band
That
camp
reminds me.
percussion line or something there. So occasionally we just hear drums in the background when we're trying to have like conversations about our identities and stuff. You know.
My identity is that I love you.
Something.
That
Yeah.
is.
All right, that's basically all there was to that story. But I thought I just wanted to put that image in your guys'
Is that a
head
true
of me.
story?
Oh yeah, that's a true story. So I'll expand a little more on that.
Oh wait, he was playing. You
Oh,
know,
God.
he said ukulele. I forgot, and in my head it was still a fiddle.
Fiddles
So
and
I'm
shit.
like, "There's no way this is real." Brian can't play the fiddle.
How would you play fucking Riptide by Vance Joy on the fiddle? I'd really like to hear that.
It could probably be done.
My dad's girlfriend has this nifty little trailer at this nifty little campsite in Maine. So when we vacation there, we'll go over there and we'll do like s'mores and stuff. I brought my ukulele because I was going to play it around the campfire. But then she has this nice electric golf cart. So the boys fired up the golf cart. I was riding in the back with my ukulele. Oh,
Jesus Christ.
with my ukulele.
And
You swallow a string
not
or
going
something?
to address it.
Yeah, and it took me a minute to figure out the chords for Riptide by Vance Joy. I kind of forgot. But I think it's just like 3 pretty simple chords, you know? And I decided that the entire... I think this was like 11 p.m. at night, too. So I don't know...
11 p.m. at night. Yep.
I don't know if everyone wanted to hear Vance Joy necessarily, but... I'm saying the artist right? That's the guy, Riptide. You know the one I'm talking about.
Yeah, I think you're right.
And the cum
Yes,
monster.
Yes.
The what?
You've
I'm
never seen
sorry.
that meme before?
No.
I think I have.
It's that
man.
one part in the song. I don't know what the actual lyrics are, but that's what it sounds like. So that's what I did. Someone tell a better story.
That's one of the most Brian things I've ever heard.
I have something for you guys.
Is it a gift?
Oh, no way!
Are we gonna get like a copyright strike for this?
Maybe.
You know what? You know what? I completely underestimated the fiddle. That kind of goes hard.
The fiddle's
on,
great.
I
Riptide.
have a confession. It's a violin.
Close enough.
There was
I
no
used to play the
fiddle.
violin.
They're
no
similar
fiddle
enough
one.
that
It-
it
like
counts.
a fine.
You use a bow for both of them, so
Yeah.
Indeed.
The violin.
You guys know it's been summer. The summer's coming to an end, but there's been a few vacations here and there sprinkled throughout.
Yep.
And one of these vacations, me and Brian and Noah from the Egregious Podcast and our 2 previous guests, unfortunately not Connor, but our other guests that we've had, Harrison and Jacob,
From second grade.
we we were going on a quest to go live in somebody else's house for a few days, also known
That-
as like an Airbnb thing.
Yeah, okay. The way you said that made it sound creepy, but it was just an Airbnb.
And so we're cramming in the car, and our friend, did we have a nickname for him? I don't know. Our other friend was meeting us, but he wasn't with us at the time. So the five of us, yes, 5 of us, decided to grab some grub on the way up
Oh.
there. And we decided to just stop at the big ABC Mart,
Yeah, we did.
which is where Noah works. And we're like, let's grab some food. And they got a pizza, like a little pizza shop in there, and some other like pre-made sandwiches and stuff. So we're just looking at that and going about our business. Now, mind you, all 5 of us were in this store. All 5 of us were standing within a few feet of each other.
Yep.
Only one
Yep.
person heard this interaction, and it was me. And I wish the number was 0, but here we go. So the 4 of them were talking a couple feet away from me. I'm getting pizza, and they changed the boxes. They're like triangle, like for the slices. It's not a square box anymore. It's a whole thing.
Yeah, they changed it so that basically you cannot fit more than one slice in a box.
Right. I don't realize that there's a specific way that it goes. I think it's just the same on both sides. So I put
I
in.
mean, yeah.
It worked, but
It works,
like,
yeah.
there's writing on the top, technically.
Yes, so you can tell which side's the top.
So I put it in the wrong way. I put it in upside down. That's important to know. So I put it in upside down. I don't notice. This old man, probably 70s, maybe 60s, I don't know. Odd old man that I don't know. Old guy walks up to me and he's like, looks like your pizza's upside down there, big guy. I was like, yeah, I guess so. And he goes, kind of reminds me of upside down pineapple. Connor, do you know what upside down pineapple means?
Isn't it a cake?
It is.
I like Connor's answer.
That's a delicious answer, Connor.
I don't think I want to know the actual one.
You probably don't.
For Connor and anybody who's listening who doesn't know, upside down pineapple is a code for swingers, which means sharing sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring.
You like your spouse so much that you can't keep them all to yourself. You gotta spread the love a little bit. And that's basically what upside down pineapples is.
Yep. So I got out of there as quick as possible.
And the other 4 of us were just standing there casually, like trying to get the checkout register to work, completely unaware of the fact that Logie was just propositioned, and he doesn't tell us this till later, I don't think, until we're back in the car.
Yeah.
After getting out of there, and we're like, oh, no wonder you wanted to leave so bad.
I'm pretty sure I walked over to you guys and I'm like, oh God, I know how women feel.
That sounds about right.
That sounds
in my mind's
kind of
eye,
right.
If I picture that day.
Oh, yep. That was
Hey, but you got out of there.
one of the experiences of all time.
That was an experience of all time. And then we had pizza for dinner that day.
Yes, we did.
Double pizza.
I tried to convince you guys, and we're like, nope, we're having pizza. And then I was like, damn. And then I finally was like, okay, this pizza sounds good. I want it. And then the pizza place we were trying to get pizza from wasn't available on Uber Eats or whatever we were
Yeah,
using.
I remember that now.
So it's like, I
They said
finally
it was closed or something.
Yeah, I was like, I finally want pizza, and now we can't get it. But it was just Uber Eats or whatever it was.
Difference.
And it just, that wasn't working, but we could go get it ourselves, and
Yeah.
they did it, and yeah. Anyway,
I do have an important question though.
Okay.
What was the type of pizza that this man made this comment to that made him think of that? Was it just cheese?
It was pepperoni.
Oh.
It's
Or
not even
actually,
like it
no.
was
I think it
Hawaiian.
was. I think it was cheese. Actually,
That's so real. Oh my God.
'Cause I usually get pepperoni, but
Yeah, if
think
it
it's
were
cheese.
Hawaiian, that would have
That's what
almost made sense. That would have been so close to making sense
yeah. Nope.
instead of being like out of the realm of. He just really wanted to say that to somebody. He had no other reason.
Yeah.
He's had that line on lock for like the past 10 years, and he finally found an okay enough opportunity to use it.
My time has come.
Like barely passable, just like scraping the bottom of the barrel here.
Well, after
Scraping the
10 years
bottom
of
of the
holding
pizza
a
box.
quote.
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm sorry you experienced that.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's okay,
Bottom
we
one
got out of there
NPC
quick.
interactions.
An NPC wanted to oil Logie up, apparently.
Oh,
Who
God.
was the most who was the most hated character on this podcast? I believe it was the librarian.
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 I think Upside Down Pineapple Guy.
Wait, no, there's
as
another
the
Oh my
most
God.
hated.
I just
No,
remembered
we
something
both
else.
just thought of it. Oh
I'm gonna let
God.
you should tell it. You're better at this than I am.
There was
Oh, we got another story.
there
out of
was
this?
another NPC on the same trip. Oh
Oh my
God.
gosh.
So yeah, we get our pizza, whatever. We get our food. We're driving, and somehow Connor will like this part. We find out that there's a mall with a Lego store nearby.
What?
Wait.
Lego.
We should specify. There is a mall with a Lego store nearby, but it's
I-
already past. It's like 20 minutes ago we passed the exit for the Lego store. So we turned around and went back to the Lego store, even though it was
Yeah.
the opposite direction of where we were actually going.
I'm gonna be honest. I was less than thrilled at the time, but I didn't want to ruin the fun.
I
No,
was
but I ended up
blissfully
having
unaware.
fun.
I was blissfully unaware of that until this moment.
This moment.
I didn't know that we backtracked that far. I knew we turned around, but I didn't know it was that.
I think it was like 17 minutes backwards.
It was by a bit, yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
Still.
Either way, we get to this mall.
We had fun.
We're checking out the Lego store. We thought we saw a ghost from our past, but that's not important.
That
We're looking around, whatever. We decide we don't, or we get anything. We get stuff we're getting, whatever. We get out of there, and me, Noah, and Jacob decide, oh, we should go pee before we leave this mall. It's kind of still a long drive. Oh God, mistake. So
that was our first mistake.
we go to the bathroom. Jacob and Noah go to the urinals, and I go in a stall. And so I come out of the stall, and the two of them are gone. And what remains is a large gentleman, we'll say, that we
can give him that title.
refer to him as affectionately as Cheeks.
What?
Because his pants were around his ankles
Oh my god.
at the urinal.
At the urinal.
And the second I
Yeah.
opened the door, at almost like in my eye line, not almost, it was in my eye line, Cheeks. And
Nice, called
I was
Cheeks.
like, I've seen something. I'm like, what is happening today that I'm getting these NPC interactions? So I, quickly as I can, wash my hands. And he finishes up, walks by me out the door, does not wash his hands, doesn't
I
do
forgot
anything,
about that detail.
just walks out. And I'm like, I need to get out of here. I need to tell the guys about this. This is insane. Twice in one day. Something weird's happened. And this man is waiting in the hallway. And we
Oh.
make eye contact the entire time, just about, that I walk by him. And I keep going and I keep going. And I'm like, guys. And Noah and Jacob look at me, and I forget which one of you, but one of you is like, did you see something in the bathroom? Because they had both seen it too.
So Jacob and I went to wash our hands as we were doing so, or no, as I like turned the faucet off and turned to the right, which that was my mistake, was turning to the right to get a paper towel. That's when I saw the thing I wish I hadn't seen. So I quickly looked back the other way and, dried off my hands, threw the paper towel in the trash, made eye contact with Jacob, almost said something, and then realized I'm in a public bathroom that doesn't have any audible privacy. So, audible privacy.
Audible privacy. Yep, writing it down.
So I can't just say to Jacob, that guy has his pants down or cheeks. So I have to wait until we get out of the bathroom. But we do make eye contact, and there was a mutual we both knew that we saw it. And as soon as we set foot out of the bathroom, we were like, so what was that about? And then I think we started laughing and talking about it. Jacob said something like, if you don't look to the left, you'll get like a flash of cheeks or something like that. Or whatever direction it was. And yeah, so I think we started telling the other guys as Logan started walking out. And then when Logan got out to the rest of us, the three of us specifically lost it. And the other two were, I don't remember how the other two reacted. Brian, how did you react?
I don't know if I reacted. I just kind of chuckled to myself, like,
Well, you're called Chuckles for a reason.
there is a reason for that, and it's that moment. Even though we came up with Chuckles before that.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm just a happy-go-lucky kind of guy.
I almost think Jacob and I didn't even say a word to each other before we just started out bursting into laughter once we finally got out of the bathroom.
Well, nothing.
I can't remember exactly.
Nothing needs to be said at that point. When
No,
you've been,
there was
staring at a full moon together while you're doing your business in the stalls.
Oh, God.
It wasn't just like a full moon. It was like when the moon is really close to Earth too.
Was it a blood moon?
I hope not.
Oh,
that sounds
great
horrible.
segue.
But continue.
Excellent segue, Logie.
Is it time for the elusive blood moon story?
Has Noah heard this story?
Yes, I think.
Yeah, I believe
in fragments.
So obviously, you both know this. Connor doesn't. Connor, I at least hope doesn't know this story because awkward. But Brian was a part of it. Brian lived this.
I did not.
Yeah.
To an extent.
In a way, you'll see.
This was a Gentleman 1 in 3 conquest with some special features along the way.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure I've had this on my list to tell since day one of this podcast, but I saved it for a very special man, Mr. Connor.
You guys are getting a treat today, listeners. This has been 12 episodes in the making.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh boy. Hell yeah.
Connor and I went to the Raven University together.
We did.
That's a little fun fact.
Caw.
And this goes back to long before I knew Connor, long before Connor knew me. We were at the same place at different we're at the same place at the same time. Different I don't know what I'm trying to say.
Wavelengths.
Yeah.
Playing fields.
This brings us back to freshman year. You remember freshman year, Connor. It was the swing of the pandemic. I hate when people bring up the pandemic, but here I am because it's important.
Is this the first mention of the pandemic on this podcast?
Yes.
It is.
Maybe tried to avoid anything involving the pandemic, and like when shows address it instead of just ignoring it being a thing, it makes me mad.
Was this? You said this was
did it.
your freshman year, right?
Yeah, this was my freshman year. So it
I was
was
still in high school, so that's perspective.
Noah's a year younger.
I'm a youngin.
He's the young buck of the podcast. He's full of vim and vigor.
I'm the chipper mail boy.
What the hell?
Oh,
What does that's something.
Well, my mailbox is always open for you, Noah.
I am so glad.
Freshman year of college, COVID year.
Boo.
We had very high restrictions. We weren't allowed to hang out. Not many events were going on, or at least not many that I knew of or went to. This is all basically to say I hadn't made friends at college yet. And I didn't really have anywhere to hang out. There weren't that many places to hang out unless you knew people. There was like the dining hall and stuff, but it was late at night. So the way this story starts, my roommate, I was just, I was playing a game. I might have been playing a game with Brian at the time. I think I was. Anyway, that's not important. My roommate, oh wait, code name for my roommate. Lightyear. Codename Lightyear. Figure it out. Figure it out. Yeah, you got it.
That works, Logan.
Codename Lightyear is like, hey bro, I'm gonna be having a girl over. Can you like get out? Which is a very reasonable request. You share a pretty small room, especially freshman year, and he was having company over, get out. But in my
That's the
brain,
bro code.
I'm like, where am I going? I know nobody on this campus besides you. Well, that's not entirely true, but and he's like, but also, is it okay if I borrow your computer and everything to watch a movie with her? And me
Great
being
roommate.
I forgot about
the guy,
that.
I'm like, yeah, sure. Let me give you a recommendation. So I set up the movie and left. I made sure I had my phone and my AirPods so I could at least use my phone and do something. And I left the room. And so at first I just went to the bathroom because that was like on the floor and I could just, collect my thoughts, figure out where I'm going to go, what I'm going to do. And I'm sitting there and I'm like thinking of anybody I can go hang out with. And there were a couple people from high school that also went to Raven University. That's right. There's some Panther Prep Raven University crossover.
If you can believe it. Raven University is the Panther Prep of colleges.
That's
That's
true. I have said that many times.
You have.
So I'm like, I know a couple people, but like, I'm not gonna hang out with them. This is just making me sound like a loser, really. But then I remember though that there's a common room in the building where you can just hang out. So I'm like, oh, perfect. They got like little couch chair things. I'll just go sit in one of those. I got my AirPods. I'll watch a show for a few hours, however long, and all will be fine and dandy. So I go down there. I'm on my phone, maybe 10 minutes, maybe less, when a horde of college freshmen appear. Which is
the dreaded stampede.
Oh, it was a lot of people. And mind you, like I briefly mentioned, we weren't allowed to hang out. So I think for freshmen, there was 2 people to a room. I think you were allowed to have a total of 4 people in a room at a time. I'm not positive. And this was probably like 20-ish people that came from the same place. Like they clearly came from the same place. And they're just swarming and they're loud. And I look up. I should have kept my eyes glued to my phone. But I look up.
First mistake.
And I make eye contact with one of the guys at the back. And I can still picture him. And he's like, hey, what's up, dude? You should come hang out with us. Like we're going to party outside. You should come with us. And I'm like shy and awkward and I don't know what to do. I don't know how to say no to him. So I follow him outside.
Quest updated.
You remember all the tents that were outside the freshman
I do.
buildings?
Yes.
Yeah. Because they needed more classrooms, so they're like, let's do tents outside so we can spread the kids out. Anyway, we go under one of these tents outside, and somebody's got a speaker. They're blasting music, and this guy's like, "Oh, yo, these are my friends. Like, this is Logan, guys. Oh, he's here now." And they're like, "Oh, what major are you?" Music major. And they're like, "Oh, what kind of music do you like?" And I'm like, "You're not gonna know." I like this band called AJR. Fun fact.
Sick. I went to their concert recently.
I'm thinking like they don't know who this is, and they're like, "Oh, AJR, yeah, okay, yeah." I'm like, "You actually know who they are?" And they did. So,
Oh wow.
Hell yeah.
which they're bigger now, but they were not as big then. Yeah, so that happened. Sorry, I'm consulting my notes. This is a story. I had to take notes, keep track of it all.
He came well prepared.
Yeah, so we're out there talking a little bit. What the conversation I just told you was the conversation. That was the whole conversation.
Oh, yeah.
Minute and a half. They
Yep.
all go back inside.
Well, you were dragged into a random group of freshmen. What do you really expect, you know? And these are freshmen that like to party, you know. Well,
No. The
you
whole
went to your
group.
share of.
The whole group went back inside, not just me.
Oh, I see.
They went outside with
All
a
20 of
speaker.
them.
They're all hanging. And after a minute and a half, everyone files back inside.
They're indecisive.
I was like, wow, this is it. This is my chance. I can make college friends. No. That came later. We go in and we go back. If you go in the main entrance of the freshman dorm that I was in, if you go right, you go to my dorm. If you go left, you go to the common area, whatever, and where they came from. So they all turned left. And who do we run into? The dorm advisor. Dun dun dun.
Uh-oh.
And I'm at the back of this group, and she catches them and starts yelling. I slip away. I go right. I go back to my hallway, and I'm like, okay, they're in my room now, so I can't go there, obviously. Like, not that I would anyway. That's not an option. That's off limits. I can't go back to the common room because they're getting yelled at right in front of it. I don't want to go outside again. It was kind of cold, I think. That's probably why we went back inside. Yeah. So I'm like, what do I do now? I go back to the bathroom. That's the only thing I can think of. I'm like, I guess I'm sitting on a toilet for another couple hours. So I open the door on my boys' floor with the boys' bathroom. And there's a girl standing there putting deodorant on. And I give her a look, and I'm like, okay. I don't say anything, and she's like, hi, sorry, I know this is a boys' floor. I'll be out in a minute. And instead of being like, oh, okay, yeah, and then leaving because it was awkward, I went in the stall and just sat there. I'm like, okay, so this is the worst thing I could have done in this situation. She does leave. I'm sitting there like, what am I going to do? I'm like, you know what? Screw it. I'm going outside. I'm just gonna walk around. It's cold, but like, it's something. It's better than any of the other options I can think of. At the time, Brian was in kind of a similar boat, but not exactly. Not like a. He was. Yeah, I don't know how much we say on this.
I was in Gingerhead College.
Before you transferred to your secondary.
Yeah. So I was like, I'm gonna just call Brian and talk to him and see if he picks up. So I was walking around Raven University, and he was walking around Jarhead College, I guess is what we're calling it. We were both at our respective places, pacing around outside in the cold on the phone.
Well, I
was
don't
like-
think it was that cold where I was.
Oh, well, that makes
It was
sense,
dark,
actually.
though.
It was dark. It was cold for me. I'm walking around. I'm in, like, not warm clothes. Whatever. I didn't think of that. I'm walking around talking to him, and I get down kind of near the dining hall. Like, there's a ramp to it. You know what I'm talking about.
Mhm.
And I'm on the ramp, and this dude stops me. He's like, yo, dude, if I give you these 4 quarters, can you give me $1? I'm
What?
like, I guess so. And he's like, thank you. Oh, you don't know. This means so much. Thank you.
Vending machine? Or, well, you can use quarters in a vending machine, so I don't
Yeah, I'm
really
saying-
know.
I don't know. I don't know.
What would you have needed $1 for instead of 4 quarters?
I don't
That
know.
badly.
I feel like usually you change $1 for
4
quarters,
quarters,
because
yeah.
that
You would think. So,
like for a parking meter or something. I don't know.
This is just feeling
Gumball
like a
machine?
fever dream at this point.
it was
I
a
can't
fever
think
dream.
of I can't think of a single situation. Oh my god, I know what he was doing.
Oh.
Whoa.
He was snorting lines.
That's crazy.
I'm just kidding. I don't know. Probably not.
sounded
I don't
so
want to accuse
sincere.
this poor man. There's a mandatory reporter in this podcast, so I don't want to get him in any trouble.
Actually, well, if you think about it, my mandated reporting training is tomorrow, so I haven't done it yet.
Oh, you're not on your tenure yet. All right, we're good.
But I am under contract. I just haven't done the training yet.
You haven't been trained to be a mandatory reporter, so
Well,
you're not
I
going to know how to
have, just
report
not
it.
this year.
So
You
Noah,
don't have the up-to-date
So
training.
Noah is a mandated reporter. He just doesn't know how to do it yet. So he's just gonna be like, bust into the room, slam the door down, cocaine.
I'm gonna start screaming
They're
at
like,
people the
"Who?"
way that the living assistant screamed at those 20 freshmen.
Yeah.
I couldn't think of an adjective, so there isn't one.
No, if there's new students coming in for orientation and they're asking you like how to get around, just start screaming at them.
Oh, I will.
Go away! Go
No.
away! Go away!
That's not a question I am obliged to answer.
So the dude's like thanking me repeatedly, and he comes back later. I didn't like write any notes, but I know I saw him later, and he's like, "Oh, bro, thanks again, bro. Thank you so much." For some reason. But anyway, so I'm like, okay, I'm sick of walking around. I've done this loop like 10 different times already. It's not a huge loop. And so I walk over to a bench and sit down, and it's like in the middle of campus. I'm staring off in the distance, sort of towards the dining hall. There's like a little tiny hill that goes down towards the dining hall from the freshman housing. And I see this dude skateboarding, and he comes towards the hill, and he goes down the hill, and he just barely misses slamming into the dumpster that's at the bottom of this hill. And he like trips off of his, or like almost trips off of his skateboard. And yeah, I'm like, Brian, I just almost watched somebody die.
So what's funny, whenever you tell this part of the story, all I can picture in my head is Bart Simpson on a skateboard about to eat shit by crashing into a dumpster, because Logie once made like a Snapchat like sticker sheet of like the entire Blood Moon night. Oh, I guess we haven't got to the Blood Moon part of this. Did you even say Blood Moon yet? Did I spoil
did.
that part?
No,
You can-
it's called the Blood Moon story.
Okay,
That
it's
was
called,
the
yeah,
segue.
there was a Blood Moon, and I remember there being Bart Simpson on a skateboard to represent the guy on the skateboard. So I'm literally just picturing Bart right now.
I watched this guy almost die, and then time goes by, whatever. We're talking, yeah, Bart's
Bart.
demise. And Bart's Demise would be a great episode title.
Or a band name.
Or a band
I
name.
was thinking
Yeah,
band name, but also episode
That's better.
title.
Oh,
Bart's
my God.
Demise is the title of this episode.
There's this guy that I kind of had some beef with, and I'm like telling Brian all about it, all about the beef. And of course, as this happens, he walks by, and I didn't notice until after he had gone by me within earshot, and I was using his name, no code names for that part. So that's great. But I think it was fine ultimately.
It was.
Nope.
You don't need to say that.
You can cut that out.
I get a text from, what did I call him? Lightyear. I get a text from Lightyear, and he's like, to infinity, and no, he tells me that I can come back, but I'm like, I'm still talking to Brian, so I'm like, I'll
are a toy. Sorry.
I was still talking to Brian, so I'm like, I'm not gonna just hang up and leave. I happened to glance up. Apparently, I hadn't looked at the sky this whole time, and the moon is bright red, which has happened before. Or it's happened since, I guess, but maybe I'd never noticed it before. I don't know. It
certainly isn't a common occurrence.
But I look up and the moon is red. Like, not slightly orange. It was red. And I was like, what the hell? I'm like, Brian, there's a blood moon. He's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, the moon is bright red. There's a freaking blood moon. And he's like, nah, that's bullshit. You're lying to me. Like, that's not a thing. So I sent him a picture, and of course, it doesn't do it justice, but it gets the point across, and he's like, what the hell? So we're like freaking out, like, why is the moon bright red? Are we gonna die? Like, is the world ending?
Yeah, at this point, I don't think I was familiar with the orange moon. You know, I've seen it before, or I mean, I've
But
seen
you
it
weren't
since.
familiar
Yeah,
with
like
it?
you were saying. Yeah, not at the time.
Yeah.
So I thought it was the end of days.
Me
This
too.
would have been an insane day for Logan's last day.
My final day.
I was kissing Aislinn goodbye. I didn't know her at the time, but
Oh, I was gonna say this was years before you
This
met,
was
but
well
sure.
before her.
We get off the phone and after the blood moon, and it's just called the blood moon story. The blood moon's not the most important part, but so I go back to my room, and Lightyear is nowhere to be found. My room is empty. My computer's still on. That's fine. So I shut it off, and I'm like, I could maybe go for a snack. I'm looking in the mini fridge, and there's like basically nothing. There's just a banana in there. So I grab the
Amazing.
banana, and Lightyear comes back to the room, and I don't know if he scared me or I just thought it would be funny. I just throw this banana at the guy. I just launch it across the room. And then I'm like, hey, so how'd it go? And this is how it went. They were watching the movie, sitting together on his bed, you know, and he goes to put his arm around her, make a little bit of a move. And she's like, oh, sorry, I've got a boyfriend.
Oh.
So then, of course, the obvious thing is that she stayed and watched the entire movie with him and then left the second it ended.
yeah, you know, just a casual thing to do when you're in a committed relationship.
Yep. So there is the Blood Moon story.
It's a crazy night at Raven University.
Woo. I know I've heard that before, but the story doesn't really go anywhere from beginning to end, but there's just so much random crap that happens throughout the whole thing.
The story doesn't progress, but it progresses constantly. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
There's no plot development. There's no plot. There's just a bunch of individual things that happen.
There's no character growth. There's only dumpties. No growth, no.
You would
numpty.
know, Noah. You know what? I have a question for Connor.
Yes.
I think it makes sense because we're on the Egregious Podcast. I know you like musical scores, but what kind of music are you into? I'm curious. Aside from movie scores.
I have my Spotify up right now. Let's see.
What are you listening to these days? Is it a variety or is it something
It's
more?
definitely a variety.
Some people will just pick a genre of music and only listen. It's like their religion. Yeah, I know several people who only listen to country, but I
Oh.
feel like that's kind of common around
Couldn't be me.
here.
No, I'll listen
I
to
don't
some.
think Noah listens to country at all.
Nope.
I do listen to some country though, but I also what have I been listening to recently? Let me look up. I don't really listen to music. That's the thing. I listen to game scores if that counts.
Yeah, no, whatever you're into.
There's a Nintendo app that is Nintendo Music. It's great. But then I've also been listening to. Okay, so this is crazy. So you guys probably knew this, but I had no idea that Machine Gun Kelly made music. So recently I found out.
Wait, is he known for? Is he known? I honestly knew him as a musician. Is he known for anything besides music?
No, I thought he was just a random dude.
Oh.
Honestly, that just got me into the media.
He's dating Megan Fox, and he just calls himself Machine Gun. Well, that's not going on anymore, right?
No, it's MGK, I guess.
No.
But I watched it.
Sometimes he's an actor.
Is he actually?
Oh, no kidding.
I didn't know this either. But no, he has a new album called Lost Americana, and it's pretty good that I liked. But he showed up on it was either Jimmy Fallon or Jimmy Kimmel. I can never tell the two apart.
Did he have a beard?
I don't remember actually.
Okay.
It was his first name was Jimmy.
Yes, it was definitely Jimmy. But he did Jim Carrey impressions, so I was like, "Oh, this dude seems pretty interesting." So
Another
I listened
Jim.
to his new.
He did a Jim Carrey impression?
Yeah. And then I listened to his album.
Usually Jim
Carrey's
Carrey's the one doing the impressions.
Yeah. Yeah, but he was promoting his album, and I was like, sure, I'll listen to it. And I listened to it, and it was actually pretty dang good. And apparently he's not doing punk rock anymore, but more pop stuff. So
He's not a punk rocker. Yes, he am.
Yeah.
Yes, he am.
That's what I listened to recently. And then, yeah, there's other stuff that's just random. Let me click on music. I'm just going through this real time.
Do you have a favorite band? Besides Randy's Gentleman.
I don't know if I have a favorite band. I listen to Sabrina Carpenter. She's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I listen to. This is like my comfort guys. I guess it's Starbomb. I don't know if any of you have heard Starbomb.
Ooh.
But,
I think Brian has.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
They do spoofs on video games and pop culture, and it's really vulgar, but it's fun.
Are you into Ninja Sex Party?
Yes, they're good too.
Cool Patrol.
NSP rocks.
There's Hosier too. There's the regulars. Darius Rucker is my favorite country musician. I just went to a Styx concert. That was pretty fun. So it's very much a variety for me.
I'm glad I asked this question because I like Connor a lot more than I already did now.
That's good then.
He mentioned Hosier and Sabrina Carpenter.
Well,
Hosier, by the way, if you get the chance to see him have you seen him live?
I saw him with a certain person. I don't know if I'm allowed to say it.
You can use
your
a code name. You can say.
I'll say code name Alligator.
Perfection, Connor.
No one will know.
No one can put that one together.
Not at all. We outsmarted the system.
No, Hosier was great in live though. Very, very good.
Yeah, just he played with a lot of energy,
Passion.
It's always more fun. Yeah. Because some artists kind of get up there and it just sounds like the record, they're just kind of going through the motions, but he plays with some intensity, man.
He does. He's great.
It wasn't me, but my girlfriend recently got to go to the Hosier concert that it just Hosier. She's in the room with me, by the way, and she has been the whole time. I don't know if you've heard her. She hasn't really been talking.
Hi.
She said
Hola.
hi.
Hello.
Hello, Melody.
I want to play Mario Kart on the Switch too.
What? Oh, it's
Codename
Connor. She wants to
Melody?
play
She
Mario
wants to
Kart
play
on
Mario
your
Kart
Nintendo
World.
Switch too. We played it for the first time in Target the other day.
Oh, really?
Target doesn't need a code name.
Codename Bullseye.
Target in bleep.
Actually, it was Target in
Bleep.
in yeah.
Was it in Owl University territory?
Closer to there. I guess that's my school, Owl University. I don't think we've listed that one yet.
I thought that was it. Maybe
No-
I have it wrong.
Noah's been
Owl
spending time with
University.
another Connor that we know, Connor.
I,
Or
yeah.
Connor.
Wait. Oh yeah.
Connor
that's
that we
true.
know, Connor.
Well, I saw him for a couple days.
Can you believe that, Connor?
He went to our
Raven University.
Raven place, and now he's at
Oh.
the Owl place, or at least somewhat.
Oh.
I don't know.
There's a lot of Connors. I can't
Connor
count.
and Ben.
assistant.
Yes, I know.
What What if Connor's name was Connor Connors?
Wow.
Like Mario?
Yeah,
Mario,
Luigi Mario.
Yes.
Wait,
This feels more like a Gingerhead episode now.
That's okay.
it
it's
is a
fine.
It's
crossover.
bleeding
It's a crossover.
through.
So wait,
It makes sense.
actually, can I ask a question about like can we theorize about this for a second? So Mario's
sure.
last name is Mario, right? He's Mario.
Oh,
And
sure, yeah.
It's in that makes Luigi Mario because they're brothers. Makes
The
sense,
Mario
right?
brothers, of course.
All the rule, yeah, and that makes sense too. Can we assume that Wario's last name is also Wario? Is he Wario?
I think
So
we
that
can.
means so it's Wario, and Waluigi Wario.
I thought it was Gonzalez.
Yeah, I would say so.
Waluigi Gonzalez.
You know, honestly, I like that better. What do you think, Connor? What sounds better to you?
I think it's a safe assumption to do Wario. Wario. That's what it's
Ah!
Wow.
Wario.
Logan's Mario Kart.
Wario is the best Mario Kart character, streets ahead of Rosalina, and no one can debate me on that.
Why just Rosalina?
Playing Rose.
Rosalina, bottom tier Mario Kart character.
do you have some?
Oh, Aislin's gonna have some words with you.
Oh.
Okay.
Connor, who's your favorite? Mario
Um,
Kart wise.
I usually go King Boo. I love King Boo.
Ooh.
Let's see, who else do I like? There's a lot of new characters. I love that Piranha Plant's in, but he takes up like the whole screen. So he's
Connor
okay.
said King Boo, and Noah said quietly, good pick, and I heard him just go, huh, dick.
That's not what I said.
I see how it is.
I said good pick. You and your selective hearing.
I hate Boo Castle.
Yeah, Mario Kart World is good, but I don't know if you've all seen it, but Kirby Air Riders looks so freaking good.
The-
I never played the first one, but
Me
I
neither.
think
I was one.
I was 0 then.
You were negative.
I was negative. No, I wasn't that little. I was merely
You were a half.
I was merely a fetus.
Also, Donkey
Um,
Kong's great.
I'd be open to trying Kirby game.
Just
Kirby
watch the
Air Ride.
videos.
Yes, wait, give me a second. I can test my knowledge. Banandium?
Oh,
He
the
needs to
Banandium
get
gen?
the Banandium?
Yes.
Yeah.
Fernandium?
Yeah, Banandium.
See,
It's what Donkey Kong has
I-
to collect.
Wow.
I didn't just listen to the Gingerhead Men podcast. I paid attention.
You retained it.
I didn't
beat it
study
last
for
night.
the test.
It
I
was
didn't
so
study
good.
for the pop quiz.
I cried a little bit. Who said that?
Someone cutting onions?
It was so good. Yeah.
Right. While Connor sobs in the corner.
Oh no, he's taking after your character from last episode.
Guys, codename Alligator is FaceTiming me. I cannot pick up right now.
She can come on the podcast right now if she wants.
Okay.
You should answer and be like, "Yo, I'm recording a podcast."
Hello? Hi? Allie. I mean, alligator.
We'll fix it in post. It's okay.
Allie. She can't hear me. Allie.
No,
You guys
no
hear her?
kidding.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's really loud and they're accident.
Just so you know, you're a special guest now on the Egregious Podcast.
I'm so sorry. I thought you were
You can talk. You can talk.
Are you on air?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Wait, you know what she can't hear us, can she?
She cannot hear you. No.
That's great.
Allie.
We can just react to what she's saying.
Tell her to get peak.
Logan said get peak first of all, and I made your code name Alligator, so they don't know it's you. Is that okay?
Okay.
Yay.
Oh my god.
Ask her roughly what her bite force is.
Well, okay.
What?
That's such a Brian
Do
question.
you want me to call you after?
If you want.
Okay, I will.
In all fairness, we told him to answer the call, so it's fine.
Connor, I only asked that because of the alligator thing. I don't want to seem like a weirdo. I
No,
don't
you-
want to seem like a weirdo.
No, you don't. I was just confused.
Okay. I didn't want you to think that was some like weird comment.
No,
you know? Can't
Don't
be
worry.
too careful.
Don't worry. Guys, this is turning into like an episode where we could just upload it to both podcasts, I feel like.
Yeah.
This is a variety podcast, you know, so we can get a little loose with it, you know?
think you said that exact thing in like episode 1 or 2 or something.
I'm sure I
It's a
did.
variety
It's a
podcast.
variety podcast.
I have the memory of a seedling.
I think it's the memory of a goldfish. That's what.
Goldfish was too cliche. I just wanted to say something that didn't make sense.
I was saying to
That's-
Connor before this started, Gingerhead Men is order and Egregious is chaos.
Yeah, Brian and I are going to have to adapt to order when that happens.
That's not going to be possible for me. I'm so sorry in advance.
It's possible for me, but
We'll have 2.5 organized individuals, and Brian will be there also.
who's the half?
Me.
Okay.
For one of these episodes, we should I think Noah and Connor should host the Gingerhead Men podcast, and then Connor and I
No.
should host the Egregious podcast.
No, just
Okay,
me.
I guess I'll go drown in a lake or something.
No. I mean, me, Connor, and Logie will host the
Too
Egregious
late.
No, I want to do an episode by myself, and I'll just talk about stuff.
He really
podcast.
does have
Logie
the
and
memory
Connor
of a
wants a
seedling.
break.
Do an episode of Gingerhead where it's Brian and Noah, and it's
Yes,
the
yes.
non-Gingerhead Men.
That would be kind of funny.
Oh god,
What would we be called?
the non-Gingerhead Men.
The honorary
guess.
Gingerhead Men.
The
You guys could just
Are
be
we
the
like the
gingerbread men.
Bizarro versions of the Gingerhead Men?
The Bizarro head men.
just call it the brunettes.
Brunettes.
The brunettes.
Men.
What's the opposite of pop culture? Is that or geek?
This.
Politics.
No, we are not doing politics.
No, I am not qualified to lecture anyone on politics.
Brian's just like, so Noah, oh, okay.
Yeah, it would sound like that.
What,
So
what
Noah,
are your
Brian,
thoughts on the
Noah,
Reagan
Noah.
administration? That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah, we talk about like 1900s. Like, well,
As I
that's like
live and breathe.
Presidents from other
that is
centuries.
1900, late 1900s, right? Reagan? I don't know. 1980s.
Sure.
Yes, I think.
Sure. We're not taking the U.S. history quiz anymore, thank God.
Miss Brown would be rolling in her grave. I couldn't say it. I kind of sort of.
Hey, Star-Lord's here.
Oh,
Whoa, Chris Pratt.
This feels like the end of our Marvel Rivals episode, Connor. It's just. It's become unhinged. It's devolved.
Was that the strictly Marvel Rivals one where was that like the shorter one?
Yeah.
Because I think I actually did listen to that one.
Yeah. It got off topic.
Never before have I wanted video on this podcast, but I desperately want video on this podcast now. Connor just mogged at the camera for the listeners.
In the Riz face. Oh.
That was the best thing I've seen.
You're actually great at that, Connor. Now he's gone. What the hell? Oh, Connor Peekaboo.
Peek?
I did not expect physical bits from Connor in this episode. That was not on my bingo card.
So when he turned his camera on, did anyone see him like duck down, or did he just disappear completely in one frame?
I feel like he ducked down, but I don't know.
Okay, because on my screen he was just on my screen he was just there one frame and gone the next.
Oh,
He
good.
turned invisibility.
Yeah, I did not see him hide. Should I tell my story? You know, Noah got to wrap his story up in a nice bow. Can I wrap mine up?
Oh, you still had one to say? I didn't know.
I thought your story was playing Vance Joy.
I
on
did
Golf
too.
Cart.
Daddies, can I tell my story?
Not after that. Actually, you know what? Go ahead, Daddy Bear.
Oh my god. I am not going to tell my story until all three of my daddies confirm it for me.
You have my permission, assuming I'm one of them.
You're one of them. I think the other two know who they are.
I think I'm the third one.
It's Brock and Reginald.
I'm going to take that as a yes from Connor. What say you, Daddy number 3?
I vote yay.
Yay! So remember in episode 3, coincidentally, the Daddy Bear episode, how I told you about the greatest day of Aislin's life?
Yes.
Yes.
I know where this is going.
I do too.
I am now going to tell you about the new greatest day of Aislin's life. Connor, are you familiar with the Goo Goo Dolls at all?
Is that a band?
Yeah. Well, you saw Deadpool and Wolverine, and I don't want
Yes.
the world to see.
Yes.
Yeah. So, right, that band.
Mhm.
They are Aislin's favorite band. She goes goo goo for them.
Wow.
Low-hanging fruit there, but I'll allow it.
Can you put the snare drum and the cymbal in there, please? To make me feel
I'll
better?
pull it up right now.
Oh, okay. A little later. A little later than I wanted, but no, I'll take it. I'll take it. We got there.
You should use the sound bits at just random points in the episodes going forward. Yeah, like that.
Okay. So,
I don't know why that was so
me
funny.
and Aislinn were fortunate enough to get VIP tickets,
Whoa.
including a meet and greet experience. I don't know how much Noah and Logie knew about this or how much I said, but right, you saw my Instagram story, I assume.
Yes.
Yeah, so we were lucky enough to get this great experience as a gift. It's different too, seeing a concert as a VIP. I highly recommend it. You know, because it kind of feels, if you've been to a concert, it almost feels, if you're general admission, like you're kind of cattle just getting herded through the entrance to the venue,
Yeah.
Like they don't really care what happens to you on the way along. They're just focused on getting you shoved through there.
Nope. They don't care about you. Oh, yeah. I have a short story after this too. Ugh.
Oh yes, please tell. But I will say that it was luxurious. You know, like the employees actually come up and talk to you and ask like if you're excited about the show. You know, and you don't have to buy your own food. There's like finger food you can eat and stuff. At least there was at mine.
Do
I
what
don't
to
know.
food?
I just kind of felt like royalty. But so Aislin's about to meet like her heroes, you know. So she's pretty excited, and you know when she's excited, I guess you can tell because about 4 or 5 separate people came over to our table, like employees, and said like, "Gee, somebody's excited to meet the Goo Goo Dolls." You know, like you could see it on her face. So she made this lovely sign. You know, it says the Goo Goo Dolls fucking rock on it. Yeah, I'm the swearing guy, so I can say it.
Yeah.
It was censored. I think it was just like the U was censored, or no, the K was censored on the sign. Which what's really the point
think
at
it
that
was
point?
the U.
But
I would imagine.
was it the yeah? I had it up on my story, so I know Noah and Logie. Connor follows me too. He might have seen it. I don't know.
I might have.
But he wouldn't have had the context, so he probably wouldn't have known what it was about. Dear God, why did I feel like I started this, and this is my fault. I
This
apologize
is
to
the
the listeners.
Egregious Podcast. We got to play the bit.
We
the
gotta play the bet, the part, yeah.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Okay. So Aislinn made this beautiful sign, and she has like little chibi drawings of the band members on it. Like it's really sweet. But we get in line for the meet and greet experience, and the band members come in, and Aislinn's like Aislinn's about to pass out. She's so excited. And then we go through, we shake their hands, we get a picture, and that's pretty much like Aislinn had maybe time enough to squeak out like, "Oh my God, I love you so much. You're the reason I play guitar," you know. And then we had to go. Like that's just kind of the nature of it, you know. Not really the band's fault. That's just kind of how these things are organized, unfortunately. I would say be prepared for that if you ever plan on meeting your favorite band, especially if they're a bigger band. So it was cool, but like I could tell she was kind of disappointed by that, you know. But she had her beautiful sign, and another fan who was doing the meet and greet kind of noticed, and they were bonding over that. This fan like went hardcore. She had a Goo Goo Dolls tattoo on her arm, you know, like that must make the Goo Goo Dolls feel pretty special, like that someone branded themselves, you know. I'm sure she's not the first one.
Nor
But
last.
this fan that Aislinn is talking to, she's like, "Oh, you know, Johnny's still that's the front man, like the lead singer, Johnny Resnick." She's like, "Oh, Johnny's still over there. You should hold up your sign." And Aislinn's like, "Oh, I don't know, you know," but she convinces her to do it. So they're both standing there, like jumping up and down a little bit, holding the sign. And I think Aislinn says, like, "Johnny," to get his attention, you know? So he whips around and he, like, points at the sign and he's like, "Oh my God, that's so cool." And he comes over and he's in this little tented area. I kind of thought he was just going to talk to her through the tent or whatever. But the guy comes out of the tent and he's standing like a couple feet in front of her, like just like all that's separating them is a picnic table, really. So they're having a face-to-face conversation, and Aislinn tells him about her job. She works with butterflies at a conservatory. So, and you know, I think that's cool. Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong here, but like I feel like musicians probably all they hear about when they meet fans is like their music and like what the person's favorite songs were, and like, oh, you inspired me so much, um so I think if you're a rock star, to hear something different like that, like, oh, I love butterflies, and you know and he went on to be like, yeah, I heard you can like put orange shavings on yourself and that makes them come over to you. He seemed excited to talk about that, so I think that's kind of a neat thing, maybe for them when they get to talk about something that's not their music for once, because that's all
Right.
they hear, made sense to me anyway. So like, I think she left her mark on him. And then his daughter, and I think like his nieces or something, we're still not really sure. They came over like after they met up, and she gave that, like, one of the cousins gave Aislinn a pic that Johnny had used, which I guess doesn't
that's
happen a
awesome.
lot. So at this point, Aislinn is like having like a meltdown. Like, this is the greatest thing. Like, this is like if you received like the key to like the holy gates of heaven or something. Like, imagine that in your head. Like, this is probably that moment to Aislinn, I imagine. And I honestly felt the same way. Like, it was like I experienced it through her. Because it was just so cool to watch. Like, she's literally meeting her idol. To end it off on a funny note here, one of the guys who had been talking to us earlier, like one of the people working there, comes over and he's like, you better keep an eye on her, buddy. I think she's gonna explode. Because she was just that excited, radiating that much joy. Like, my gosh.
Was the guy Chunk Richardson? It sounded like it.
He had a Boston accent or something, so I was trying to, I channeled Chunk there. I don't know if that'll ever be topped for Aislinn, so that is, for now at least, the official greatest moment of Aislinn's life. I will let you know if anything beats it in the future.
Trademarked. Best moment.
Best moment of all time.
Yeah.
That was a good update.
That's great.
Yeah, I just got so much joy from that moment that I wanted to share it with you guys and the listeners of this great podcast.
Did you get a lot of Vance joy? I'll leave.
Don't leave.
All right, Connor, it was so lovely having you here today.
It was great to be here.
Yeah.
Well, yes, I'm glad that was a very positive concert experience for the both of you. And I think the thing you posted on your story was like they're real or something, right? Or whatever. And
oh yeah,
you can see the two of you for like a brief second towards the end of that video or something like that.
Yeah, so that's a good thing to mention. No, I appreciate that. We were in the crowd, and we had pretty good seats because we were VIP, and we were holding up the sign, and some guy with it was an iPhone, but he had like a rig for filming, like, set up with it, like, some of those TikTokers do. So I wasn't sure if this was some random YouTuber, but like I had a feeling it might have been part of their social media crew. But he came over and filmed us with the sign, and then lo and behold, like a week or two later, they did like a midway kind of recap of their concert tour, and sure enough, we were in that video. So
yep.
If you go to, listeners here, if you go to the Goo Goo Dolls Instagram, if you're perceptive enough, you might be able to catch your lovely host of the Egregious Podcast, Brian, and his girlfriend at the Goo Goo Dolls concert.
Fun fact, if you go to, this is a while ago, but if you go to the AJR Instagram page and scroll back like a year and a half or change and find one of their reel. It's the reel about the with the giant like plush duck that had a camera in it. That's the and if you zoom in on the crowd, you can see very blurry pictures of our faces in the crowd there.
Oh yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know
for
if I
like a brief
knew
second.
that or remembered that. Yeah, but
It's
that's
not
cool.
as good as you and Aislinn in the Goo Goo Dolls one though, because you could. As soon as I saw that, I was like, "Yep, that's them." If for the AJR one, I really had to like look for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were pretty front and center there. Didn't you say you had another story too, Noah?
I just have like details. So you talking about VIP access to concerts made me think of the AJR concert that I recently went to with Melody. And yes, the VIP and like special parking people get everything because we were sitting in that parking lot for like an hour after the concert ended, not moving, waiting for the entire VIP parking lot to empty before they even opened the lot to let us out. So that was fun. But besides that, the concert was fun. No, the concert was fun. The concession stand was out of popcorn. That was a little sad. But other than that,
Dang.
the show was really cool.
I found the entire thing on YouTube. Somebody uploaded it, so maybe I'll watch it.
Oh, the concert?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. They played a lot of their older stuff, which was nice. They didn't play a ton of new. They played their newest song, but
Buddy.
yeah. It seems they put emphasis on some of their older stuff. Anyway,
yeah, I was wondering if they'd play stuff like unreleased stuff off the new EP, but I guess not.
They usually do play one like unreleased thing, so I was expecting it, but unfortunately they did not.
Yeah, hopefully it was good all the same.
But
Sounds
yes,
like
it was good. It was a very good show. I was happy.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, I just had him boasting about his VIP access pass made me think of that.
I was a bit boastful. No, I'm not shy about it.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
We're gonna start the
what?
Gingerhead Men episode with that
what?
Vance Joy recording.
Vance Joy is the most hated character on this podcast.
We can't hate Vance Joy. He's real. Librarian's not.
Number 3 is
real.
Reginald.
The librarian is real.
Is real.
Number 3 is
not
Reginald.
famous.
Number 2 is the librarian. Number 1 is Vance Joy.
Oh no.
Top
Tier
3
list
most
of
hated
hated
characters on the. All right, Gents and Gingers, do we have any more quick tidbits, or are we down to wrap
We're
it
awesome.
We are awesome.
We are awesome.
Any additional thoughts from our most valued guest, Connor?
Not really. I'm just here. I'm enjoying the stories, man. It's fun.
Yeah, I hope you've been soaking them up and enjoying them. It'll give us, running jokes to go into the Gingerhead Men podcast with.
Yes.
Heck yeah.
I for one cannot wait for that episode. That's going to be we got a fun plan for it, I think.
Yeah.
Do we want to tease that here, or do we want
You can
to
probably
leave it up
tease it.
to
I think tease it.
Yeah,
I'm
sure.
being teased.
So Noah here
I'm an
He-
uncultured swine.
That's a good way of putting it, Noah. We need to culture Noah by force by recommending some TV shows for him to get into. So basically, me, Logie, and Connor here are going to compete to see which TV show can win the heart of Noah, and whichever one is the most convincing to him that he wants to watch the most based on what we explain, that'll end up being the winner of the episode. So I, for one, am super excited.
Yes.
Well,
Yes,
I'm
it should
getting
be
the
fun.
power to select the episode's winner. I feel
That is
special.
true.
Noah's gonna be the shark, and we're all gonna be thrown in the tank.
We're the minnows.
Don't let it go to your head, Noah.
I will eat 2 of you and praise the 3rd.
The stakes have never been higher.
All right. Thanks for listening, people of the world that are probably just our friends, but they are still people of the world.
If you guys enjoyed this extra special part 1 crossover of the Egregious Podcast and the Gingerhead Men Podcast, go ahead and send us a gif of anxiety from Inside Out 2.
Woo!
The GIF is back.
Anxiety.
Never left, baby.
Keep on trying me.
Have you ever been anxietied?
I have.
Logie has.
We don't know how to end these. Yeah. Listen to part 2 next Friday, also at noon on the Gingerhead Men. Yeah.
See you then.
Yeah.
Bye.
Love you.